All right. Hi, everybody. So, there's been a lot of people having issues with the latest update that Epic Online Services did, in which their servers would not start. And this is my remote desktop. As you can see, our server is running. We've got our little green status light. Everything is good to go. I can log in, log out. But for 2 days almost, we could not log in. So I'm going to show you what I did. First things first, before you do for the ARC server creation tool, before you put in a ticket or anything, if you go to the hashtag submit ticket in their channel, in their Discord, you will see some steps that you should make sure you have followed for your server setup. I know that when I first did this, I did not do the certs. So what are certs? Certs are certificates for things that can run and use the Windows systems, etc. So to do that, come down here to your little text box, go to certmanager.msc. Just type in cert manager. It doesn't matter. It'll still figure it out. Click this. You want to go to intermediate certificate authorities, go to certificates, because Epic Online runs through the Amazon root. So you want root CA1 and Amazon RSA 2048 M02. They have the links up there in the hashtag submit ticket. So make sure you've got both of these. The certificates themselves, I don't think were updated. So you should be okay. But just make sure you have them. Make sure, and if you have two of them like I have here, it doesn't matter. You're all good. So check that first and foremost. Make sure you've downloaded the Unreal thing. Make sure you've gone through all of those steps in the submit ticket hashtag. That's first and foremost. All right. So then, after you've done that, down here, I have this through Epic Online Services. Here, onlineservices.epicgames.com, English US SDK. You want to come in here, you want to log in, and you want to download the SDK. Once you have that, let's see, where's downloads? Sorry, I just woke up, so if I sound a little rough, it's not my fault. You're going to open the file here. And what you want to do when you open this file, now I've already done all this, so I'm just showing you the steps that I went through in order to get this all working. You'll see you have samples, SDK, third-party notice. We're going to pop that over to here. And make sure your server is stopped. In fact, I need to stop and do a restart on this one anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do that. All right, that is now stopped. So we're going to come here. Can I get a new tab over here, please? Windows Server is so much different than Windows. It's fine. We will be just fine. Now you could do this to your desktop or whatnot. I'm just gonna, because if you look in here, you can see that everything is in here. We'll just go ahead, right click, say copy, and then you want to go to wherever it is you have your actual files saved at. Mine are on the actual hard drive. Lost Colony. Then you want to go to the shooter game. You want to come into binaries, Win64, and you want to go to Redpoint EOS. Yeah, drop them in here. Now, what I did is I took this. If you go into the actual SDK and you go to bin and you find your 64, which is what you're running, you want to copy this one from Redpoint SDK bin, go back to where the original is, back one more, and you want to replace this one. As you can see, the date modified was yesterday. The one that you probably have is in December, so you want to make sure that this is the one that you are replacing. After you've done that, I left the SDK stuff in there. I don't think it's really necessary. I think you just need that, but maybe it's necessary. So just make sure you keep it dropped in there, and then when you hit Start Server, this will come up. And the big line that lets you know that it's done is the what it says that it's advertising. Oh, apparently we had some stuff that had to update. All right, it's all good. And for those of you saying that it shows this twice, yeah, it always does that. This is completely normal for the Explorer notes, so don't freak out over it. But really, that's all you need to do. Once you do that, guys, you should be all set. And if you're doing a brand new, it'll do all your rules for you and everything else. But it's that DLL that it absolutely positively has to have. And the DLL might be pulling from the other stuff. Maybe, I'm not sure. But this should get you all fixed up. And we'll just wait and see. This takes a couple of minutes for it to actually boot up because it is Lost Colony and it's like 15 gigabytes before it comes up. But I don't have another one created. I don't have my cluster done yet. So yeah, but all your mods, everything should be working. If you have backups, all of that stuff should work just like it normally has. And you should be all set. Doo-doo. Yeah, like you can see, we have quite a few mods that we run on ours. But it is what it is. But I'll show you, once it starts up, this will be green. And I know everybody has been trying to get their servers up and running. I know I was pulling my hair out over it, trying to figure out what was going on. And we really just had to piecemeal information that we had gathered from various sources. And I've done Windows Server stuff for VPS in my past lives. We won't talk about that. So I sort of understood what needed to be done. And hopefully this will help you guys get your servers back up and running, get you back to playing, because I know we all love to dedicate our life to that grind that is Ark Survival Ascended. Still booting. I probably should have done a smaller map for this, but I wasn't really thinking about it, guys. So sorry. I only had 3 cups of coffee this morning. Don't know what you want from me. And no, I'm not going to edit. Sorry, because I have lots of things to do. It's my birthday today, and I need to get out and go get some stuff done. But I want to get this done because I know it's really frustrating not being able to get to your server. Dun, 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 dun. And sorry, this is widescreen, so if things are a little small, I run at 3440 by 1440, so it could be a little small. Make sure you zoom in so you can see everything. All right, should pop up any moment here. It's sort of struggling with the visual storage because visual storage takes a long time to load in. It's quite annoying. Just gonna say it. So the more mods you have, the longer it takes. Yeah, see, there's visual storage now. Ticking loop. There we go. It's starting to come up now. It's got to go through one more little thing before this goes green. I know it looks like it's done, but it's not, because it still says booting up at the top. Always make sure you're watching what goes on when it comes to your server, because if it's still booting, okay, here we go. Now it's going to go through all of this lovely stuff, and then we'll get down here. Still not green yet. 14.9 gigabytes. Can you believe that? Oof. And yes, there's still more. There we go. Server is now ready. It is green. It is good to go. And server has completed startup and is now advertising for join. My server is up and running. Guys, I hope this helped you out. I hope you can get your servers up and running. And I will be in and out all day. So if you have questions, please feel free to DM me, whatever you need to do. And I will do my absolute utmost to try and help. Although I am not a master of ARC or ASCT or anything like that. But this is just what I had to work with and got it working. So again, I hope that helps everybody out. And let me know if it doesn't. I'll try to do what I can. Have a great day.